Imagine the everyday battles that slowly creep into our lives as we age. That once easy twist of a jar lid now feels like a monumental effort. That familiar strength you relied on to carry groceries, to play with grandchildren, to simply rise from your chair, begins to fade. This isn't just a minor inconvenience. It's often a sign of something significant: sarcopenia, the age-related loss of muscle mass and strength. Shockingly, studies from the National Institutes of Health indicate that a staggering 30 to 50% of adults over the age of 75 experience this condition. Think about that, up to half of our peers facing this very challenge. And the consequences can be serious, increasing the risk of falls, fractures, and a significant decline in independence. For years, Anna felt this gradual weakening taking hold. She loved to bake her famous apple pies for her family, but even lifting the heavy mixing bowl became a struggle. One afternoon, while reaching for a cherished family photo on a high shelf, her arm gave way. Thankfully, she caught herself, but the fear that washed over her was profound. She wondered if this was just an inevitable decline, a one-way street towards frailty. But what if it wasn't? What if there was a natural and powerful way to fight back, to reclaim that lost strength, and maintain our balance and mobility in golden years? Today, we're unlocking the secrets held within some incredible foods, superfoods, that can be your allies in naturally beating sarcopenia after 60, helping you regain your power and live a more vibrant and fulfilling life. Sarcopenia is natural, age-related loss of muscle mass and strength. It's a quiet process, often happening gradually, but its impact on our daily lives can be significant. Think about it. Our muscles are the engine that powers our movement, supports our bones, and helps us maintain our balance. Losing muscle can increase the risk of falls, make everyday tasks more challenging, and even affect our energy levels and overall well-being. Studies have shown that after the age of 60, we can lose muscle mass at a rate of 1 to 2% per year if we don't actively work to prevent it. That might not sound like much, but over time, it can really add up. But here's the incredibly encouraging news: we have the power to push back against sarcopenia. We can take control and naturally support our muscle health through the amazing power of food. Today, we're going to explore the top superfoods that can be game changers in helping you maintain and even rebuild muscle strength after 60, keeping you vibrant and full of life for years to come. You might be wondering, can food really make that much of a difference? Absolutely. Experts in geriatrics and nutrition emphasize that a protein-rich diet, combined with regular exercise, is a cornerstone in the fight against age-related muscle loss. Superfoods, packed with concentrated nutrients, give us a powerful advantage in this fight. Let's see how these principles played out in the lives of seniors just like you. Take Eleanor, for example. At 65, her garden was her sanctuary. She spent hours tending to her roses, her tomatoes, and her herbs. But over the past couple of years, she noticed it was becoming harder to kneel down, to lift her watering can, and even to dig in the soil. She felt a growing frustration and a fear that she might have to give up her beloved hobby. Eleanor told me, "It was like my body was slowly betraying me. The things I loved doing felt like a struggle. I started feeling less energetic and honestly, a little down." Her doctor mentioned the possibility of age-related muscle loss, and Eleanor felt a wave of concern. But she was determined to find a natural way to stay strong and keep her hands in the soil. That's when she started exploring the power of nutrient-rich foods. Then there's David, a vibrant 72-year-old who loves playing with his grandchildren. Chasing them around the park, lifting them up for piggyback rides, these were the joys of his life. But he began to notice that he tired more easily, and his grip strength wasn't what it used to be. He worried about not being able to keep up with his energetic grandkids. "I remember trying to open a jar of pickles for my granddaughter, and I just couldn't do it," David shared. "It was a small thing, but it made me feel weaker, less capable. I knew I had to do something to maintain my strength so I could continue being an active grandpa." And let's not forget Maria, a fiercely independent 80-year-old who lives on her own and cherishes her ability to manage her household and run her errands. Lately, she noticed that carrying groceries was becoming a real challenge, and even climbing the few steps to her front door felt more strenuous. "My independence means everything to me," Maria confided. "I want to be able to take care of myself and continue living in my own home. When I started feeling weaker, I knew I had to be proactive. I started looking into ways to naturally support my strength so I could maintain my active lifestyle." These stories highlight the real impact of muscle loss and the empowering potential of dietary changes. Now, let's delve deeper into the specific superfoods that can make a difference, starting with the essential building blocks of our muscles: lean protein powerhouses. Just like bricks are essential for building a strong house, protein is the fundamental building block of our muscles. It provides the essential amino acids that our bodies need to repair and rebuild muscle tissue, especially as we age. As we get older, our bodies can become less efficient at processing protein, so it's vital to prioritize high-quality protein sources in our diet. First on our list are eggs, often hailed as nature's perfect protein. They provide all 9 essential amino acids in just the right balance, making them easily usable by our bodies. Plus, they're a wonderful source of other key nutrients, including vitamin D, which supports healthy muscles, and choline, important for our nerves. Take Eleanor, for instance. At 65, she made scrambled eggs with spinach a regular part of her morning routine before tending to her beloved garden. She found this simple change gave her lasting energy throughout the morning. Incorporating eggs into your diet is easy. Enjoy them scrambled, make a veggie-filled omelet, poach them on whole wheat toast, or keep hard-boiled eggs on hand for a quick and nutritious snack. For most of us, 1 to 2 eggs a day can be a great way to boost our protein intake, but always check with your doctor if you have any concerns. The real secret behind eggs' muscle-building power lies in their high content of an amino acid called leucine, which acts as a trigger for muscle protein synthesis. Moving on to another fantastic protein source, we have plain, unsweetened Greek yogurt. This creamy delight undergoes a straining process that removes whey, resulting in a thicker yogurt packed with significantly more protein than regular yogurt. It's also a good source of calcium for strong bones and beneficial probiotics for a healthy gut, which can improve how our bodies absorb nutrients. David, at 72, found a simple way to boost his protein intake by having a bowl of plain Greek yogurt with berries and a drizzle of honey as an afternoon snack after playing with his grandchildren. He noticed it helped him feel full and provided his muscles with the fuel they needed after being active. He even experienced less muscle soreness the next day. You can easily add Greek yogurt to your diet by having it for breakfast with fruit and nuts, using it as a base for healthy dips, or adding it to your smoothies for an extra protein kick. Remember to choose plain, unsweetened varieties to keep your sugar intake in check. The slow-digesting casein protein found in Greek yogurt provides a sustained release of amino acids, which is excellent for muscle repair and growth over time. Next up are salmon and other fatty fish like tuna and mackerel. These are not only delicious but also excellent sources of high-quality protein. What makes them even more special is their richness in omega-3 fatty acids. These healthy fats have potent anti-inflammatory properties that can help reduce muscle soreness and improve recovery after any physical activity. Maria, at 80, made baked salmon with roasted vegetables a regular part of her weekly meals. She found that she not only enjoyed the taste but also felt less stiffness in her joints and had more energy for her daily tasks. Aim to include fatty fish in your diet at least twice a week. You can bake, grill, or steam it for a healthy and satisfying meal. The wonderful combination of protein and omega-3 fatty acids in fatty fish can help reduce the breakdown of muscle protein and encourage muscle growth, all while helping to ease inflammation in the body. Another excellent source of lean protein is poultry, specifically skinless chicken and turkey breast. These options are easily digestible and provide a complete profile of essential amino acids without a lot of saturated fat. For a practical approach, include grilled chicken or turkey in your salads, stir-fries, or sandwiches. Preparing larger portions ahead of time can provide you with convenient protein options throughout the week. Lean poultry offers a high concentration of the amino acids that our muscles need for repair and rebuilding. Don't overlook the power of quinoa, an ancient grain that stands out because it's a complete protein, meaning it contains all 9 essential amino acids. Beyond protein, quinoa is also a good source of fiber, magnesium, iron, and B vitamins, all of which play a role in energy production and healthy muscle function. You can easily incorporate quinoa into your diet by using it as a base for salads or grain bowls, adding it to your soups, or enjoying it as a nutritious side dish instead of rice. The fact that quinoa is a complete protein makes it a fantastic plant-based option for supporting your muscle health. Finally, let's talk about legumes like lentils, beans, and chickpeas. These plant-based powerhouses are not only rich in protein but also packed with fiber, which is important for healthy digestion and helps to regulate blood sugar levels. To add more legumes to your diet, try adding lentils to your soups and stews, making a hearty bean chili, enjoying some hummus with vegetables, or adding chickpeas to your salads. While legumes aren't complete proteins on their own, when you combine them with other plant-based sources throughout the day, they can significantly contribute to your overall protein intake and provide a wealth of other beneficial nutrients. Now, let's shift our focus to another vital aspect of muscle health: the power of antioxidant and anti-inflammatory superfoods. As we age, our bodies can experience increased inflammation and oxidative stress, which can hinder muscle growth and recovery. Superfoods rich in antioxidants and anti-inflammatory compounds help combat this damage and support overall muscle health. First in this category are berries, including blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, and blackberries. These vibrant fruits are packed with antioxidants, particularly anthocyanins, which give them their rich colors. These compounds help to reduce inflammation and protect our muscle cells from damage caused by harmful free radicals. Eleanor, our gardening enthusiast, found that adding a handful of mixed berries to her morning yogurt was not only delicious but also seemed to help ease some of the minor aches and pains she sometimes felt after a day in her garden. For a practical approach, try adding berries to your breakfast smoothies, or simply enjoy them as a healthy and refreshing snack. You can buy them fresh when they are in season and opt for frozen berries at other times. The reason berries are so beneficial is that anthocyanins are potent antioxidants that work to combat cellular damage and inflammation throughout the body. Next, let's consider dark leafy greens like spinach, kale, and collard greens. These nutrient-dense vegetables are loaded with vitamins, minerals, and powerful antioxidants that support our overall health, including the health and function of our muscles. They also contain nitrates, which may help to improve blood flow to our muscles, aiding in the delivery of essential nutrients and promoting recovery after activity. David, our active grandfather, made a point of adding spinach to his morning smoothies and sautéing kale to enjoy with his evening meals. He noticed an increase in his energy levels and felt that his muscles recovered more quickly after his energetic play sessions with his grandchildren. To easily incorporate these greens into your diet, try adding spinach to your omelets and smoothies, sautéing kale or collard greens with garlic and olive oil, or adding them to your favorite soups and stews. The magnesium and potassium found in leafy greens are crucial for healthy muscle contraction and nerve function, while their abundant antioxidants provide protection against cellular damage. Then we have turmeric, the golden spice with remarkable anti-inflammatory power. Turmeric contains a powerful compound called curcumin, which has been shown to significantly reduce muscle soreness and inflammation, especially after exercise. Maria, our independent spirit, started adding a pinch of turmeric to her warm milk before bed and using it more generously in her cooking. She felt that it helped to ease some of the stiffness she experienced, particularly in the mornings. For practical use, try adding turmeric to your curries, soups, rice dishes, or even your smoothies. You can also find turmeric supplements, but it's always best to consult with your doctor before starting any new supplements. The effectiveness of turmeric lies in curcumin, which can help to modulate inflammatory pathways in the body, providing significant benefits for muscle recovery. Finally, let's not forget ginger, another fantastic option with soothing and anti-inflammatory properties. Similar to turmeric, ginger has anti-inflammatory effects and can also aid in digestion, which is important for ensuring our bodies can effectively absorb the nutrients we consume. For a practical approach, try adding fresh ginger to your teas, stir-fries, and soups. You can also grate it into your smoothies for a zesty and healthy kick. The active compound in ginger, called gingerol, has been shown to help reduce muscle pain and inflammation. Beyond protein and these protective antioxidants, certain key vitamins and minerals play absolutely critical roles in maintaining strong and healthy muscles. Ensuring that we get enough of these micronutrients is particularly vital as we age. One important way to boost our intake of these essential nutrients is through fortified foods, such as milk, yogurt, plant-based milk alternatives, and some breakfast cereals. Many of these products have added vitamin D and calcium. Vitamin D is crucial for helping our bodies absorb calcium and also plays a direct role in how our muscles function. Calcium, as many of us know, is essential for healthy muscle contraction. For a practical approach, make a point of choosing fortified options when you're shopping for milk, yogurt, or cereals. Enjoy a glass of milk with your meals or have fortified cereal for breakfast. The reason these fortified foods are so beneficial is that vitamin D helps us utilize calcium effectively, and both of these nutrients are vital for proper muscle function as well as maintaining strong bones, which indirectly supports our muscle strength. Another excellent source of key vitamins and minerals are nuts and seeds, including almonds, walnuts, chia seeds, and flax seeds. These small but mighty foods are good sources of magnesium, a mineral that is involved in both muscle contraction and relaxation, as well as healthy nerve signaling. They also provide healthy fats, protein, and a variety of other beneficial nutrients. David, our active grandfather, made it a habit to carry a small bag of almonds with him as a snack. He found that they gave him sustained energy, and even seemed to help prevent muscle cramps he sometimes experienced during his longer walks. For a practical tip, try enjoying a handful of nuts as a snack, sprinkling seeds on your yogurt or oatmeal, or adding them to your salads for extra crunch and nutrition. Getting enough magnesium is important because a deficiency in this mineral can lead to muscle weakness and cramps. Let's also talk about avocados, which offer a wonderful boost of potassium, a key electrolyte for muscle contraction. Avocados are rich in potassium, which helps to regulate the balance of fluids in our muscle cells and is essential for the nerve signals that control how our muscles contract. Maria, our independent spirit, started adding slices of creamy avocado to her salads and sandwiches. She noticed that she felt less muscle fatigue, especially after her trips to the grocery store. For a practical approach, try adding avocado to your salads and sandwiches, or even making some delicious guacamole. Maintaining a proper balance of electrolytes, especially potassium, is absolutely crucial for our muscles to function optimally. And finally, let's revisit spinach. We've already highlighted its antioxidant power, but it's also a significant source of magnesium and iron, two more essential nutrients for muscle health. Iron plays a vital role in carrying oxygen to our muscles, which is crucial for energy production and helps to prevent that tired, fatigued feeling. As we've discussed, spinach is incredibly versatile and can be easily added to so many of our meals. Remember, magnesium supports healthy muscle contraction, while iron ensures that our muscles receive the oxygen they need to work efficiently. Now, I know we've covered a lot of amazing foods, but please don't feel like you need to overhaul your entire diet overnight. The beauty of these superfoods is that you can start incorporating them gradually, one delicious step at a time. Think of it as adding little boosts of strength and vitality to your everyday meals. Here are some simple and practical ways to weave these superfoods into your daily routine. Start your day strong by beginning with protein-packed options like scrambled eggs with spinach, Greek yogurt with berries and nuts, or a smoothie with protein powder and leafy greens. Power up your lunch by making it a muscle-supporting meal with lean protein like grilled chicken or salmon on a salad, lentil soup, or a quinoa bowl with chickpeas and vegetables. Snack smart by opting for a handful of almonds, a piece of fruit with Greek yogurt, or hard-boiled eggs instead of reaching for processed snacks. Focus your evening meals around lean protein sources like fish or poultry, paired with plenty of colorful vegetables and a side of quinoa or a baked sweet potato for dinner. Don't be shy about using turmeric and ginger in your cooking for their wonderful anti-inflammatory benefits. And finally, Remember that staying properly hydrated by drinking plenty of water throughout the day is crucial for muscle function and our overall health. I understand that you might have some questions or concerns about incorporating these changes. Perhaps you have dietary restrictions, or you're wondering how to make these new habits stick. Let's address some of those common thoughts. If you have any allergies, intolerances, or specific health conditions that require dietary restrictions, it's absolutely essential to consult with your doctor or a registered dietitian. They can help you create a personalized eating plan that ensures you're getting all the necessary nutrients while accommodating your individual needs. There are often wonderful and nutritious alternatives available for most food groups. For instance, if you're lactose intolerant, there are many protein-rich plant-based yogurt and milk options. The key to long-term success is to make these changes sustainable and enjoyable. Start small and be patient. Don't try to change everything at once. Choose 1 or 2 superfoods to focus on incorporating each week. As those become habits, gradually add more. Find what you enjoy. Experiment with different recipes and preparations. Healthy eating should be a pleasure, not a punishment. Explore cookbooks and online resources for senior-friendly recipes. Plan your meals by taking some time each week to plan your meals and snacks, which can make it much easier to make healthy choices. Prepare ingredients in advance so you have nutritious options readily available. Seek support by sharing your goals with family or friends. Cooking and eating together can make the process more enjoyable and provide accountability. Consider joining a senior nutrition group or online community for support and inspiration. Focus on progress, not perfection. There will be days when you don't eat perfectly, and that's okay. The goal is consistent progress over time. Don't let occasional slip-ups derail your efforts. And finally, listen to your body. Pay attention to how different foods make you feel. You'll likely find that these nutrient-rich superfoods leave you feeling more energized and stronger. While these superfoods are incredibly powerful allies in the fight against sarcopenia, it's important to remember that they work best as part of a holistic approach to healthy aging. This includes regular exercise, especially strength training. As we've mentioned before, combining a nutrient-rich diet with regular physical activity, particularly strength training exercises, is the most effective way to build and maintain muscle mass. Even gentle exercises using resistance bands or your own body weight can make a significant difference. We have other videos on this channel with safe and effective exercises tailored for seniors, so please do explore those. Prioritizing sleep is also crucial for muscle recovery and overall health. Aim for 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep each night. Managing stress is another important factor, as chronic stress can negatively impact muscle health. Incorporate stress-reducing activities like gentle exercise, meditation, or spending time in nature. Lastly, staying socially connected is vital for mental and emotional well-being, which can indirectly impact physical health. Let's take a moment to recap the incredible power of these superfoods in helping you beat sarcopenia and maintain your strength and vitality after 60. We've explored lean proteins like eggs, Greek yogurt, fish, poultry, quinoa, and legumes, which are the essential building blocks for muscle repair and growth. Then we looked at antioxidant and anti-inflammatory foods such as berries, dark leafy greens, turmeric, and ginger, which are vital for protecting your muscles from damage and reducing inflammation. And finally, we discussed key vitamins and minerals